Superdome in New Orleans. This is Madden football. We'll see Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. He can't get him down. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Going deep for Diggs. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bills drop. Stalls out on 4th down. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Meanwhile, Winston throw complete there to Thomas. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Throwing, Winston. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jameis Winston. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the early lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished. For the 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. Callaway, the return man. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. These two teams all tied after 1. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Winston now. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Room to run past midfield. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Winston now from the 50. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. Play fake. Winston. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough...
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Winston now after the fumble recovery. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They go play action. Winston. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious. White with a pick. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Allen's throw is complete. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. On 1st down, Singletary. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. The 20. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Allen now looks to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. On 2nd and goal, Allen. That is caught. It's Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Callaway, the return man. So we have reached halftime. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the second half with Kamara. Gets it up around the 22 and no further. Did show some power on the run, but not a whole lot of room. On play action, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Now Allen off the bootleg. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
It's complete to Diggs. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. On play action, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big gain there for the Bills. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To the air, Allen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Callaway, the return man. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Ooh, with a juke. And some room to work. And all the way down to the 35. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bills have... recovered.
What part did it went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go right back to Singletary. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Zach Moss punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Jameis now on 1st down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Going deep for Diggs. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Looking long for Thomas. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. White with a pick. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Third down, here's a run by Moss. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, they were 2 for 3 on fourth down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that, but finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
6 yards left on second down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Back to Kamara for another catch. First down now, but that clock rolling. Winston. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A first down throw for Winston. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. To throw is Winston. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. So Allen's going to look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills drive still. Out on 4th down, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One last shot now for Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.